Hi guys, FrostFangs here and welcome back once again, of course, to another Paladins video. We are going to be playing some mild Damba today. It's been a little while since I've said that. I've been wanting to make a little mild Damba video for a while now, and I don't know why it's taken me so long, but I saw requests on the past couple of videos, so I thought, why not do one? I feel like it's been a little while, and I have actually changed my loadouts for him a little bit. They're still basically the same sort of thing, but now I have 3 different versions. They do still have similar cards because mild Damba does kind of get played with the same sort of cards over and over again, although he does have a very, very good selection, although he also has a bunch that you never really see played. I'd say he's got like a good 7 to 10 cards that I see really, really regularly. He hasn't got a new skin, hasn't got a gameplay change, nothing like that. I just feel like making a Damba video. I don't even know what I'm going to title this just yet. I'm going to have to decide when I'm putting this together because I have nothing really in mind, and it's been a really long time since I made a video like that, so this might feel a little bit different. But I guess we can go through the loadouts first. We have the speed one, which you've probably gone against and played with possibly before. Swift Spirits, which is a crazy strong card, max level. Eerie Presence 4, which is on all of the loadouts, and then Possession, which is damage reduction. Kind of crazy that you can get basically Haven / Blast Shields 2 for just actually healing somebody, which you're doing nearly all the time with Damba. A little bit of self-heal and sustenance, and even though these cards are level 1, they're surprisingly nice to have even at just level 1, because this adds a little bit of passive heal, so if you're permanently in combat and you're healing people, you do still gen a little bit of health, and then sustenance also helps you stay alive when you're getting battered a little bit. Combos quite well with your gourd and your right click because of ritual magic and stuff. It's just nice to have, especially if you have a double support or anybody who can heal you, like a Khan Q or something. And this is probably the base loadout that I see most of the time. Eerie Presence is probably the card that is in every single loadout currently in Paladins, because if you don't rock this and you miss your right click, you're waiting 3 seconds between a heal. But if you do go with this, you're realistically only waiting like half a second to a second before you can throw it, so you can just spam it until you land it. Highly recommend this. And I'd say if you're maybe a little bit less comfortable with Damba, you could also chuck this up to 5 just to make it even easier for you, but most of the time I think 4 is enough. And if you're just great with him, you could chuck it down a level if you really needed to, but I leave it on 4 for all of them. This is essentially the same thing. The only difference is it doesn't have the speed buff, and it has Snake Bit in there, so you get basically Death Hands instead of buffing up people's speed, because in some situations you're going to be needing to stun people and you're not going to be really needing to speed buff as much. And then I have the third version of the loadout, which is the mix between the two, when I feel like I'm going to need the speed buff, but I also feel like I'm going to need to stun people all the time, but you kind of end up having to trade off damage reduction. I don't go for this one as much, but in some situations it's really, really useful. I'd say this is the base one, then occasionally I go for the reload one if I just want to spam my reloads and stuff, and this one is really only reserved when I really feel like I'm going to need both. Saying all of that though, it has been a really long time since I've actually played Damba regularly. He used to be, I guess, my Paladins main. I've never really had a main character. I get asked this every now and again of who's like my main. I don't really have one. I kind of just play everybody, as you can see from the levels. I did used to play a lot of Damba. I used to play also a bunch of tanks and a bunch of like flankers as well. Not so much damage characters. I've never really gravitated towards damage characters for whatever reason. I tend to just stick to these 3 roles. I think it's because damage is often taken. When I used to play ranked and stuff, like frontline and healer would always be the role that was never picked, so I ended up just being better at healers and freaking tanks because I was playing it more often. Damba used to be my favorite up there because he had really, really good heal potential if you landed his stuff, and he also had a really interesting way of, I guess, controlling an area and kind of controlling how a team fight goes, because you can stun, you can selectively heal and speed buff, and you can also throw a gourd for an area, and he's been the same for a really long time. He hasn't really been changed very much since I played him, so I'm hoping that I'll still be decent with him. But I reckon these days, if I was to main a support character, I don't think it would actually still be Damba. I do still love him. I think he's a really cool character. I like him a lot, but I don't know if I'd say he's the best support for me. I reckon I'd probably say I actually do better with other supports instead of Damba. But when you compare him to other healers, you kind of realize that it's a lot more effort to get the same amount of healing in comparison to a lot of others, although that comes with the benefit of you can be a little bit more selective and you can make plays work out a little bit better than with some of the healers because it's a bit more active. But I don't know. I like Damba overall. It's going to be interesting today playing 2 matches with him. I'm just queuing for Onslaught because I want to play him on King of the Hill and see how he does. Actually, before we get into a match, I have a question for those of you guys watching this video. Who is your main? If you had to pick somebody to play them for the rest of your time playing Paladins, who would that champion be? Kind of worded my question a little bit badly, but my question is, who do you main in Paladins? Let me know in the comments, and if you see other comments that have the same character as you, just hit upvote on them, and I'm interested to see who is the most mained, because I genuinely don't know. There are characters that I obviously see more than others, but I think maining a character though is a little bit different than seeing them played all the time. Shout outs to Eddie Clock and Ripper 000. No, 000. Yep. Yeah, shout out to these 2 guys. We've got King of the Hill, Magistrate's Archives as the map, which is kind of what I was hoping for. We've got Drogos, Koga, BK, and Ash. We're up against Andro, Zin, Sky, Buck, and Leanne. That is a full flank and damage team, and that kind of makes me want to grab Stun Damba here. Not max Stun Damba. I still want to play him like a support. I'm not focusing on damage Damba here at all today. I'm going like 100% healing, but I have the version of that with the stun and stuff, and I feel like this is one of the situations where it would be quite useful because the movement speed buff on this map I don't think would be as good. If I was on the enemy team, I'd go for it because we'd have all flanks and damages and stuff. But we do have an Ashe, and I think Damba combos quite well with Ashe. But this seems like a relatively high-leveled game. Everybody here is quite high-leveled. Should we go for Spirit's Chosen? I don't think Rakona's Wrath would be that useful, but if I am going for Reload Damba, maybe. I feel like I should go for Spirit's Chosen so I can get a high healing number. But Rakona's Curse could actually be good too. Should we go Rakona's Curse? Sure, I'm switching this video up. I'm just going to do whatever. I don't know what I'm titling this, so I'm just going to do whatever I want with Damba. Let's go for Rakona's Curse and then Reload. Sure, we don't need to movement speed buff here. I reckon I'm going to try and focus my healing on Ashe, and she's quite stationary. So, yeah, well, we'll go with Rakona's Curse, and then we'll go for Stun Damba. No idea how this is going to work out. I'm also going to start off with Death Hands and Illuminate, get that little bit of extra reload speed. We're starting off with 40%, which is kind of crazy because Death Hands is cheaper now, and this way we also counter Skye a little bit. Death Hands on BK and Death Hands on Koga. That's the most Death Hands I think I've ever seen at the start of a game, but let's go for it. I'm going to just run right straight off the bat. Are we going to get mounted up? There was a delay on that for some reason. Anybody over there that we can just ping? My frame rate's been pretty ass on Paladins in like the past couple videos and the past couple days. It's just been bad even when I'm not recording. I don't really know what it is. Did I just get a ghost heal? No, luckily it didn't actually put it on cooldown. That used to be a really big problem with him. That actually gets countered. That's something that I completely forgot. It's been so long since I played Damba. I get all these nostalgic feelings whenever I play him, which is really silly because, you know, it's not even been that long, but I just remember all of the times where I used to play him in ranked for like freaking hours a day. It's been ages since then. It's kind of crazy. Let's get a right click on that freaking buck. It's also kind of nice that I get a reveal for like 3 seconds. I guess I'm going for like top hybrid stat. I just hit her with a right click. I'm somehow still alive here. Might as well 3p for a second, get a heal on her. I was keeping the Ashe alive for most of that, but she's gone. Hello, Skye. You are dead. Nope, there we go. Did actually get it. I died for it though. Let's get more Death Hands and kill to heal. Sure, why not? We've already got max reload speed and we're like 2 minutes into the game. Hybrid Damba is a good way for me to get used to this again though, so I'm kind of glad we went for this. Let's get a heal on the Skye. That's not a heal, that's a damage. There's a heal through that Ashe. She is still alive, but she's dead now. Let's get a right click on the Skye. I don't know how the hell I just got vision on you. That was a very weird angle, but she's gone. This is accidentally turned into damage Damba, and I kind of love it. I'm actually enjoying this so far. Can I get a stun on you now if I hit you? Yes, I can, because the internal timer ran out. He's gone. There's a heal for you. This is like hybrid Damba, because I'm not going for damage. I'm still trying to heal people and stuff, but I'm at the same time stunning like mad and also damaging with my right click. So I guess we're technically just doing full hybrid, right? Can I get you with a right click? Yes, I can. You're gone. Nice. That was a very cheesy kill. We'll throw the Q down, throw a heal on, and I guess it doesn't really matter what we do, whether it's hybrid damage or healing, because I'm kind of not sure what this video is just yet. I'm just running around playing Damba because I really felt like it, and it's been so long since I made a video like that this is a great excuse. Oh, I think she's gone. I'm pretty sure she's gone. Nice. That's another kill. There's a heal for him. There's a Q as well. We can actually throw it on the table. Sadly, he is still out. Let's get a stun on this buck. Oh, I'm going to ult here. Sure, bad idea, but I guess this might actually save me. We can probably kill the buck. Nice. Zin is still here. Hello, my guy. I'm at F. There we go. That was an MVP play. We just got 2 of them. Thank you, Ashe, for the hand. Can we also get her? She's ulting. I just took that in the face, but we kind of just tanked it. Sure, that's like an unofficial triple. I'll take that. Ashe just dropped a woohoo indeed. There we go. Points finally moved. What's popping, Andro? There's a stun attempt, which didn't land, but that's fine. Heal on Koga. Throw the Q up there. I'm hearing sound effects, but it's really hard to tell where they're coming from because of the spot we're in. Is that going to land? No, I'll right-click you and then leave, though. Is that going to kill her? Nice. Heal on Ashe again. Throw the Q down. Bomb King stun coming through clutch. There we go. Kill on him. Let's see if we can maybe get rid of the Liana as well. There's a right-click for her. I'm at F this way. I'm probably dead. I'm on like 116 health here. 160 health. Okay, I think we're all right. Keep this Ashe full health as much as we can. Skye is just here. That was a very lucky stun. I don't have my F up. Yes, I do. Am I still dead? Or maybe we're okay. There's a right-click on you. There's my Q. I'm in such a bad spot here. Oh, Skye, you're behind me. I think I'm dead. Okay, finally. I really should have died ages ago. It took them a long-ass time to get rid of me. Let's get more kill to heal and a little bit of Haven. This is probably one of the fastest matches I've had at King of the Hill. Everything's progressed really, really quickly. Let's get a heal on her. This is really, really fun for me right now playing Damba like this. I really thought his ult would have ran out there, but I guess not. He was in his ult for a hot minute there. Like, I really thought it would have ran out, but apparently not. Ashe is down there on low health. My Spidey senses are tingling. Let's go ahead and ult. Sure, that should be a couple people in that. Let's maybe get rid of her. She's so low. She's on, like, no health. Am I going to F in aggressively for it? I'm going to F in aggressively for it. I've only got 3 ammo. Never mind. Somebody else got rid of her. There's a right click for you, which I think you just straight up absorbed, and I died to Andrew. There's a little bit of tick damage on him, though. I guess I'm aiming for, like, the top hybrid stat. I'd probably quite easily be able to get top healing, considering I wouldn't have any competition for it. But I guess we're going for hybrid style stuff. Let's get a heal through the Ashe. Kind of hard to get heals through the people, though, because I can hit it on enemies or friendlies. This map is super close together. Let's get a heal on him. There's a right click on you. That's Buck, and seemingly Drogo's going in for an ult. Cool, there we go. Actually was pretty well countered there. Let's throw a stun on somebody. There we go. No, she's gone. She's totally gone. She's ulting. Friggin' Ash's shield's in the way. I'm going to see if I can right-click you. Oh, no, I got the Leon instead. That's fine. She's gone. Nice. There is the Q. We're just dominating the point here. Honestly, we have just got a massive amount of presence here, and I don't really see them being able to get through it. I'm consistently throwing out heals and stuff. Okay, hello, Sky. You ulted. Am I safe here? The indicator's broken, so okay, yeah, we're safe. I don't know how the hell they still haven't fixed those. Hopefully that's next patch, but let's see if we can get rid of her. There we go. She ran around the other side, so that's a free kill. Let's throw a Q, and then F. Oh, I was 1 second away from getting away. We've got this game in the bag, though. We've got a 150-point lead. There's no way they're recovering this. I feel like I've done pretty good. 24-6. Oh, hello, Sky. I don't think I can probably kill you here. There's a stun, or maybe I can. Wow, okay. Thank you, team, there for saving my ass. Kill to heal gave me a 900 heal. Oh, hello, Andro. You're going to try and reversal me. I just got one hit. He is going for Godslayer, but I didn't fire into him. Oh, Bomb King fired into him like 2 times and just got me killed. Okay, I guess that's my fault. I didn't think I'd die to it because I thought he was only going to hit me for 800 or like 1,000 maybe because I might have hit into him once. I didn't realize BK shot 2 bombs into him. Should we get revenge on him here? Let's F through the reversal and then let's get revenge. There we go. Nice. Is that still revenge if it's an assist? I guess it could be. There's a right click on her and that's victory. What a match. That was really, really quick. King of the Hill is usually way slower than that. Maybe it's because I was playing Damba. We also have top play. What a game though. That was a win, a top play, and just a really fun King of the Hill game. I hope that they don't end up getting rid of King of the Hill. So it's this little section here where we were just sat in the middle. We get a heal on Ash. We get a stun through the Buck. We also get an ult on him and we just start going through his health. And then Zin was in his Q. We then get rid of Zin. The dodge on the ultimate is my favorite part about that because we effed through him and then I think we also got somebody else afterwards. Quite happy we were able to actually dodge the Zin ult there because I could have easily died to it. But if we go through the stats, we actually have a pretty good one. I'm honestly quite happy with that. Shoutouts to Isak MC. I don't know how to say the name, but that is the enemy. Andre played very well there. 19,763k. Shoutouts to him. If we go through the stats though, freaking Koga had quite a rough time. 20k damage is pretty rough. Ash doesn't have that much damage, but she was just dominating the points, so props to her. I can't give her any crap, even though she didn't do like the best stat-wise. Game-wise, she had a ton of presence, so props to her. We actually have second highest damage on our side, which is kind of funny. We only got beaten out by the Dragos. Their Andro has a ton of damage, and so does their Lian, and so does their Zin, but we came second on our side, which is something. 5th overall, though. Dragos did okay, although he still has a lot of deaths, same as the Koga, and Bomb King, I guess, did okay too. Looking at the stats there, it's actually quite surprising that we won that. I think it is probably just because we had a support who was actually healing, whereas they were just full damage. Flank on King of the Hill, that doesn't really work as well as it does on like Onslaught or TDM, but their Andro did really well. 19.7, probably the best stat. Their Buck did okay, but not crazy good. Zin did pretty decent, Leon did pretty decent, and I guess Sky did alright as well. Andro, Zin, and Leon definitely stand out there a little bit more than the other two, but honestly nobody there in that match really played badly other than maybe Koga, who only has 20k, which is quite low. I honestly really enjoyed that King of the Hill match there. I wasn't expecting it to go as well as it did. I was honestly expecting us to do quite badly considering how the start of the match went, but it sped up quite well and it was like 100% speed for like the second half of it, which was just great. Honestly, couldn't have asked for a better showcase of all of Damba's capabilities. We were stunning, we were damaging, we were also healing. I feel like overall I had a pretty good stat and I feel like I was quite important to the team. Also quite happy with the loadout choice. I don't think the speed would have helped at all there, which is strange because usually this is just the one I always go for, but in that situation with that map and the team, it wouldn't have made sense to go for this, I reckon. Not that I played godly or anything, I just played at least decent, I think, and I'm okay for another Onslaught because even though we did just do one, and I know I do a decent amount of Onslaught on the channel, I just feel like playing some. I know there's people who don't like watching TDM because it's like the most casual of the game modes, and I know there's people who don't like watching Siege because it's the most serious of the game modes, and I guess Onslaught is kind of in the middle. Alright, let's go ahead and do game 2. Onslaught Primal Court. Booster is delayed as usual. Mal Damba video coming up. Frosty trying some Mal Damba loadout. Shoutouts to Looney and Mr. Speedy. Think I played with these guys before. Teams for this match are Buck, Atlas, BK, Emoji. On their side, it's Ruckus, Grok, Willow, Emoji, and Ying. I think I called that out in the right order. So what do we go for here? I kind of feel like max support makes sense because Damba Emoji combo quite well because she has immunity. Buck also combos pretty well with Damba, and so does Atlas because of the rewind and stuff. It's going to be pretty easy for me to land stuns because Ruckus is a free target, but Grok also can counter stuns with CC immunity, so I don't think it makes sense to go for anything other than Spirit's Chosen here, and also going for the speed thing, considering the team Moji benefits from it. BK and Buck do too. Atlas not so much, but yeah, let's just go for full speed. We already did the full reload type thing, so let's go for the full speed one this time around and go max support. Everybody seems to know what they're doing here with loadouts, and 2 of these dudes called me out. It's very good to see. Let's go ahead and grab some Chronos. We've got a lot of Quarter Eyes already. They have Rocket Barrage, Maelstrom, Boom Boom, Life Exchange, and Blast Flower. So Grok isn't actually going for CC immunity, so I could have gone for the stun here. I reckon it'll be pretty easy to land stuns anyway, though, just because of how stationary the Ruckus is. Oh, Willow is going to screw me. I didn't even think about that. There's a stun for you. That actually worked. I really timed that quite awkwardly. awkwardly, but we are still alive. Completely forgot about the fact that they have Willow, who's going to counter my heals, but I guess it doesn't matter. Let's get another one on him just to keep him up. There we go. We killed that. Ruckus, there's a thing on you and a heal down there for the Moji. Freaking max symbiotic Moji is something that's going to buff my heals like absolute madness, which is something I also didn't think about. I always forget to consider so many of these things, because even though some people may see Paladins as a simple game, there's so many things you have to consider when you're picking like a loadout and a talent and stuff. That Q was abysmal. But Moji is getting such a big heal when I hit her with the right click because of symbiotic, which is a 50% rejuvenate basically. Let's get a heal on the BK. There we go. He's still alive, although just about. Let's get one on the freaking Atlas. I always forget Atlas's name when he's using this skin because it looks like a million other different characters. It's really easy to get rid of Grok's totem. It's literally 3 hits, so I'm not really worried about that. Let's F to a little bit of a safer area. Throw a Q down there. Get a right click over on the Atlas. The score really demonstrates how this match is going currently. They are getting absolutely demolished. Not because I'm even doing that great of a job, but I feel like the team definitely is. Is she actually going to land that rewind? I don't think he did. I'm an F away from that. I don't know what talent she's going for. I think it was Blast Flower though, so I probably shouldn't have been as worried as I just was. Can I get a right click through to this Atlas? No, he's going up left. Oh, Grok is low. Pretty sure Grok is dead actually. Maybe there's a right click on her. She's still gone because of the quarter eyes and stuff. That was a pretty nice stun. There we go. There's a right click on him. Just keep throwing out left clicks. Buck is somehow still alive here. How did we just win that team fight? That was such a mess, but it actually worked. That team fight was such a mess, but we managed to pull through regardless. Moji's dead trying to chase down somebody, or maybe she actually got him because Ruckus is out. Enemy Moji is just here. I tried to get the stun ready, but I didn't realize I was full ammo. Sorry, I have a freaking tiny brain. I'm dead. I deserve to die there. I was a terrible player. Keep these dudes alive. They are so speedy with the heal. Oh, can I get this Moji? There we go. Nice. She's still up. My animation on that reload felt like it was going on forever. He just rewinded or rewound. There's a heal for you lot. Get a heal through the Moji so she can be turbo and just shred. I feel like Moji with a speed buff is just terrifying to go against, even though our Moji's not doing crazy good. She definitely ain't doing badly. I feel like everyone on our side is doing a pretty good job. There's a heal through to him. The only thing that is really screwing this is the dead zone, but luckily people are actually avoiding it. There's an ult. That's not really going to counter anything, but it'll win the team fight other than the Ruckus ulting. Yep, there's a stun through to him. He's gone. Nice as a heal for you. We'll F this way. I feel like we really are just shredding in the team fights, and that's why we have such a big lead. There's a right click on him. Freaking everybody with a speed buff on our side just benefits so heavily. Moji and Buck with speed buffs are horrible, as well as Bomb King. Atlas doesn't really get affected by it, but the rest of the team just shred when they're buffed with speed, especially considering Moji has max symbiotic. It's just crazy. There we go. She's using the cookie. I think I got a speed buff on her, but just in case I don't, there's another one. It's not even really trying to get him for some reason there. She was just attacking him, but whatever. There's a Q. Hello, Willow. Oh, you're in the air. I didn't even hear you do that because apparently I have selective hearing. I'm a chase. Are we chasing this Willow? Can I land a hit, please? Oh, I would have totally landed that if Atlas didn't. 10 points left, and then it's game. There's a heal up to her. That's Moji going for a snack time. We just saved him. Nice. I actually got the kill there. Buck was giving me a hand, though, and that is match. Might as well do a cheeky little emo. There we go. That's us in the end doing a little cheeky emo. I wonder if we're going to have 2 top plates. I don't think so, but we might do. Nah, it's a BK. I like the skin mix he's got going on there, the Christmas one and the Valentine's one. I like it. I have played with him before, and he also called me out, so double shout-outs to him. Let's see what the top players. Is it even going to be an ult? He gets an assist to start off. He throws over the Q. He goes ahead and Fs himself straight in, gets rid of the Ying, gets rid of the Grok. That was 2 kills and an assist. I feel like there were better plays in that match, but maybe not. Oh, I must have missed this, but freaking Looney said, Speedy, we need to destroy this game to look insane in the YouTube video. Well, I feel like they definitely did. These two guys have the exact same stat, may I point out. 1467, 1467, and they both have like the exact same damage. That is ridiculous. These guys were trying to dominate the game, and they definitely did with the exact same statistic. That's hilarious. He just said, thank you, Frosty. Look at our KDA, 1k more damage. That was so close. Those guys did a really, really good job there. So did Moji. Honestly, Moji did decent too, and Atlas also didn't do badly. I actually have the most objective time there. Shouts to these two guys. Winnator just said, well, GG, thank you for game. That was the Moji. I feel like I did a pretty good job on Damba myself. I didn't have a good damage stat at all because I wasn't going for damage. I was 100% dedicated to healing there, although we did actually end up getting 3 kills and 15 assists. So basically, shouts to the entire team. These guys all shredded. We won that game very, very heavily. That is a 7-minute onslaught. 2 really quick onslaught matches today, although one of them was technically King of the Hill. On their side, Grok did pretty good on damage, so did Willow. Ruckus did alright as well. Moji did okay, and I guess Ying did okay. None of them did badly either, to be honest. Looking at the stats there, they did fine. We just did significantly better. What's really interesting, though, is just like in the last game, we won by a pretty heavy margin, but we didn't have highest damage. These two guys have good damage numbers, but Willow and Grok actually beat them out, mainly because Willow has area damage and Grok has Maelstrom, but I think that really does show you that damage definitely isn't everything, especially when you have a healer who's healing up. For a lot of it, we doubled the Ying's healing, nearly there. Kind of crazy that I have that much healing considering Willow Dead Zone was a thing there, but I only really noticed it in a couple of the team fights. Great set of matches. Really, really happy with how both of these went. I feel like I have done Damba justice for sure, and even though he may not be my my main character, because I don't really have a main character. He has got a special place in my heart. I think I said that last time I played Damba. I like him. He'll always be the character that I kind of think of when I think of Paladins. For me, him and Andro, just because Andro is basically everywhere as like the poster boy for the game. But if you haven't tried Mild Damba, he can look a little bit intimidating before you actually play him, just from looking at his kit and how his heal works and everything. It can be a little bit difficult, but he does have a really, really high payoff for it, and I highly recommend you give him a go. If you don't know where to start with loadouts, these three basically cover every single situation other than like max damage, but I never really play Damba as max damage. I kind of always go with healing and stuff. But yeah, there we go. That was Mild Damba. Hope you have enjoyed today's video. I certainly have. This has been great fun. Really, really liked it. I'll see you all really, really soon. Let me know, of course, what you want to see me do next, as well as who you main. Let me know who you main in Paladins. Like I said, I don't really main anybody, but let me know yours in the comments. I'll see you all really, really soon. And as always, stay frosty.